people. We're back. Pardon me if I sound a little hoarse this evening. There is smog everywhere. And so I've been breathing that in all day. Praise the Lord. But yeah, so where do we leave off?
I don't trust the Gith. I say we leave him behind.
Shut up, Mort. The Gith's awesome. So yeah, so here we are in Ravel's Maze. You guys hear me okay? Let's poke around, see if we can find her.
Oh, from bad to worse we go.
Shit. Get you out of the way. Trees are weak to fire, right?
Die.
Change the order around a little bit here. We're gonna want Mort, Dakon up front. Actually, yeah, that's good. Oh, hello. Swarm. Maybe if I send Anna ahead to scout.
Shadow I am.
Fade into the shadows.
Like a shadow I am.
Just traps.
Shadow I am.
Oh, portal. Portals are good, right? Let's hit a portal. Oh, that's not good.
Damn.
Yourself exposed. Damn it!
Oh, we're on the side now. Okay, well, I guess let's wind our way through the maze here. Let's see what else I can. Actually, I should have that ready, because resistance to magic is cool. Huh. I could be micromanaging Anna to have her sneak attack more, but you have to manually put her into stealth mode and then maintain it. You don't just get it. Oh, hello. That was quick. I mean, I guess we're at the sound. Nope, deal with him first.
Damn. See that?
Alright. Let's save before we talk to the creepy lady. Hold on one sec. Sorry, just a minute. Alright, let's do it. Let's talk to the creepy lady. The plump, hook-nosed crone doesn't look so much like a myth. She is outfitted in a simple if dirty brown shirt and leggings, with a number of pouches hanging from her frayed belt. She seems oblivious to your presence, more concerned with the tangled, black roots woven together to form the floor of the maze than anything transpiring around her. Hello. We found Ravel. You've joined us just in time. Study her for a moment. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a quick refill. This is gonna be a lot of talking. Okay, I'm ready. Ready to hydrate. There's gonna be some talking here. A tangle of jagged gray hair juts from beneath the crone's hood, spreading down her shoulders like a mass of twisted gray roots. Sickly blue-gray flesh hangs in loose folds from her face. Her narrow chin, long and sharp, juts forward in extreme underbite. Two filthy yellow canines protrude from her lower jaw like small tusks. Ravel?
Visitors.
Oh dear. So the old painting was accurate. Yeah, it was. As she gazes at you, a strange crawling sensation passes through you, like snakes burrowing beneath your skin. Greetings, Ravel.
Oh, now, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long, I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
Let's put on the charm so that we don't get murdered. How could I forget you, Ravel? I missed you, but you hid yourself in a place that was difficult for me to reach. Did you not wish my company? Ah, such sweet words. You already are knowing the answer of your asking, my precious man. I scattered clues like caltrops, and these were my means of guiding you to my garden. I feared it was you who had forgot I assure you, I did no such thing. Yep, nope, definitely did not forget. Nope, 100% did not forget Ravel. I have returned at last. Have you? But what has returned? Let Ravel see how you've fared in this life. She reaches out as if to caress you, and suddenly you notice her fingers are talons. Okay, let's go with it. Her ragged talons trace their way across your skin, and in their wake you feel the same strange tingling sensation you felt when Ravel looked at you. Wait. No. Reach out. Your hand touches Ravel's cheek as her talons caress your face, and instinctively you mirror her touch. As her talons drag along your left cheek, your fingers drag along hers. Oh, memory. When your eyes open, it feels as if all the color has bled from the trees in the maze. Everything is a featureless, dusty, dead gray. Ravel's eyes are still closed, but as you watch, they slowly open and she smiles, a sad, gray smile. You feel words rising to your lips, echoing something you've said in the past, in a different place, on another plane. It is said you are the greatest of the Grey Sisters, Ravel. I have traveled far to reach you. She nods, but slowly, as if through a dream. But why have you traveled so far? Your need must be great, yet you seem to have brought nothing that would interest me. You must pay for your services. My need is great. My currency is this: a challenge. Perhaps an impossible challenge. One I fear is beyond even your abilities. You echo the words and you feel the manipulation, the subtle twist designed to pull Ravel's strings. Her eyes blaze a fiery gray in the dream memory. And the gray that is eating the landscape seems to ebb from her features. There is nothing that is beyond me, foolish man. Nothing. Pose your challenge, I will hear you. Here it is, guys. This is how it happened. Death waits at the end of life for all men. I need it to wait for me no longer. Can you do this, beautiful Ravel? Yeah. Ravel? Okay, memory's over. That's how it happened. That's when we asked her to be immortal.
Updated my journal.
Ravel's finger withdraws. Oh, sad, broken half thing, all a pieces. No longer the one Rattle knew are you? Are you still a broken after all this sad time? What do you mean broken? A body you possess, but a body of knowledge you do not. Many and such scars you have, all scrawled on your skin. Many tales does your skin tell. What tales does my skin tell? Your scars and tattoos would shout to me, here is a man in confrontation with the world. Yet such tales as would shrivel even a hag's ears. Tell me. The tales are many. They echo of balance imbalanced, trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and a creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself. And of torments. Such torments flesh has never known. She said the name. Divided in two you were when your mortality was peeled from you. No longer balanced, much unbroken in the separation, both a blessing and a mistake. But more mistake than blessing, Ravel thinks. You took my mortality how? Forgotten the how of it I have I? And even if I remembered it, I would never do it twice. Not forgotten the moment have I, after the break, seeing the pain stream from your veins, your cries like a wailing child, every bit of your being filled with emptiness, terrible even for these eyes. So that's why I feel hollow inside, because my mortality is gone. Trials, great trials of war, much too much to be borne by any mortal thing. This war touches all, my precious half-man. There is no place where its caress is not felt. Did it touch you? To this, Ravel says, aye. Oh, she's talking about the blood war. Fiendish elements. Two fiends butt heads. Their tiny heads filled with ideas of how the planes should be, yet can never be, or the planes they would be no longer. Such foolishness. Definitely the blood war. A creature that feeds on others. No base hungers do you feel, but far, far more terrible ones boiled beneath your skin, and such a cost. I know not the nature nor the cause of these hungers, but heed this. Coming events cast their shadows before them, my precious half-man. There is no assaying of what these events will be, not even with Ravel's eyes. Okay. Now tell me about Torment.
Updated my journal.
Perfect. Oh, somebody clip that. That was so good. Tell me about Torment. Updated my journal. This game in a nutshell. A lodestone pulls iron to it, and so do you, my precious half-man. But it is not iron, but tormented souls. As others suffer, they are drawn to you, and your path becomes theirs. Do you not see them in the eyes of those you have traveled here with you? The journal is torment. Yes. But my companions? Do you wish to explain, Gith? Ravel throws a burning glance at Dakon. Vows may prove tighter than any chain, no? The manacles of a race once enslaved, now a slave again. Dakon is silent, but his blade shifts at Ravel's words. Watch your words, Ravel. A crackling, cackling sorcerer, an ember of Ravel's once passion he carries, for he cares not what he does, but mayhap, down in the lightless places, he is tormented by what he once was afore the passions came upon him. Do my words burn true, O smoldering corpse?
Burn.
What other torments do your eyes see, Ravel? The chattering skull. Are the quips enough of a shield for what lies buried inside your brain box? Why speak truths when lies suffice? The abyssal temptress, A skin so fair, lips so rich, eyes that might cause you to forget Ravel herself, and yet she suffers more than any other. When one turns on their nature, many are the torments that arise from such a betrayal. Ravel, I have come to terms with. You lie, succubus. You lie. Do not dare lie to me when your heart is a book to me. Every word you spit screams of your torment. Okay, Ravel, chill, enough. Look upon the feisty tiefling, such fiery hair and voice. Shall I speak of your torment, tiefling? Anna, trembling with fear, says nothing. Huh. No, I shall not speak of it. Grown tired of cruelties and torments Ravel has. The world is a jagged enough place. And my precious, precious half-man, for you, the greatest torment of all, life forevermore. Can it be life a cares for you as Ravel does? One so brave, so passionate, so terribly lost. Sad, sad. Ravel, why did you make me immortal? A puzzle of bone and skin were you, always intriguing, and the most beloved of all who came to me, petitioning, requesting, pleading, pleading for help. So hard to see past the scars, to dig up the man who once was underneath. A shadow with substance, a seeking that which casts the light. I know you more and know more than I know the nature of any man. Crossed paths have we, a man tainted with undeath, still feeling the pangs of separation, and an old withered crone now all imprisoned. Crossed paths? Seems it that we are meeting for the first time? No, not at all. An echo of a future meeting this is, or a past meeting, depending on which way time is facing. What? The now and then, very similar? So tangled the now and then is, both mirrored in each other. Once and again you come afore me with a problem, to challenge me for a solution to an impossibility. Beautiful, ungrateful, beloved man. What did I ask you to solve? Ravel doesn't seem to have heard you. Such fire in your eyes, enough to stir a grey lady's heart. Passion to be free, but when freed, the fire in your eyes guttered out. With the separation, your life had shed all meaning, I fear. Mayhap you should sit on your hind legs and limb your forepaws. Mayhap Ravel will give you another scrap of knowing. Okay, if begging will bring me answers, then I beg you, Ravel. Tell me what you know. Ah, gentle heart now. Has life softened you? Ah, well, one can hope. Oh, more questions do you have? Tch, but you have already asked so many, Ravel. The time for my questions is now, half-man. Okay. Know this and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my questions, no more of your questions will I answer, my precious man. Step lightly with the answers, or the asking shall tear you apart. Fair enough, okay. Hit me. I would know why you traveled here with these others. Know not the place they were traveling to? Let's keep the charm on. Of course they knew. Who would not want to travel here to meet with you, beautiful Ravel? Few opportunities does life provide such a meeting. They wish to see if the tales of your power and beauty were true, as I knew them to be. My precious man, you carry only words. But you are well armed indeed. It's okay, so truth. Only truths do I speak, Ravel, or lie, only truths do I speak, Ravel. Screenshot. That's perfect. That's perfect. She has to know. She has to know it's just flattery. And she doesn't seem to care, so yeah, we're gonna pick the funny one. Lie. Only truths do I speak, Revel. And they travel with you willingly? They chose to walk the path with me? Chose? Ah, a dangerous word. Is it so? Yeah? Yes. Is it choice, Gith? Or is it a matter of two skies? Dakon's blade bleeds into a vicious, dead black. The Karak edge splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, I will answer your questions, not them. You think the Burning Man cares for choice? To burn or not to burn, those are his only choices, and in the end one choice always wins. For does fire have any desire but to burn? Ravel, you've made your point. Skull, skull, skull. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping, but I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice. Well, I didn't have anything better to do except go to one of the ladies' mazes and meet one of the evilest creatures ever to set foot in Sigil, so I said, sure, why not? Mort, shut up. Be quiet. Like hells I will. I think we listened to this crone rattler bonebox enough, and now she's got some pair of stones saying I haven't got any skin, so what if I don't? Obviously the fact she has skin has done wonders for her looks. Obviously the fact... No, does she think I like being naked all the time? And another thing. The succubus. Did she have a choice? Mayhap in her smooth-skinned mind of soft silks and hard truths may be choice, but no. A sensate must experience all, and to refuse to come, not a sensate would you be, still no choice. The tiefling, the fiery one, no choice at all. When you feel instead of think, there is no room for choice. Anna makes no response. Her tail has stopped flicking. Enough, Ravel. More questions. There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. This question next. What do you feel for those that have come with you? Do they matter in your heart? Or are they tools for your will? Why do you want to know? Thick and stubborn as a Gith Zera, that is yet another question, but the answer shall cost you nothing. My answer is because I wish to know, no other reason. Now surrender your answer from your skeptical heart. Okay. I figure any of these will break the conversation train. So, tools? They follow reasons but their skills I will use? Or, yeah, they matter. Do they matter? So it seems like it's just you and me, Silicon Soul. What do you think? Do they matter? Can't zoom in enough. Ravel wants to know. Here, I'll make it a poll. One moment. Poll created. Let's see who's here. Well, I take another one. I do some hydrating. God, my throat is so sore today. There's all these wildfires up in the part of Canada where I'm in. The sky is just like gray haze. It's insane. Yeah, I feel like we've been playing a good nameless one so far. I don't have the heart to be an evil guy, not in this game. Maybe later with Tyranny. Oh, 3 for tools, 3 for yes, they matter. Well, I'm gonna break the tie. I'm gonna say they matter. Even the Gith? Speak what he means to you and say it true, or blanketing my garden he will be. Yeah. He's my ally. I know him. He's my friend. Ah, does that surprise you? What of the skull? Surely he matters not to one such as you, or does he? He seems trustworthy. He's loyal. He helped save my life in the mortuary. Curious her. Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to be. What else lurks in the dark places of your mind? I hide nothing. Ah, and here is the core of it, the abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you, or is she something else in your eye? Grace says nothing. Suddenly struck with the feeling Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. Speak, precious man, but have a care where your words fall. What is she to you, beautiful Ravel? She cannot even compare to your looks, your intellect, your power. So if I were to strike her down, snuff her infernal heart, you would not stir? Answer carefully. Okay, fine. I don't wish her harmed. Contrary man. Which thought rattles about in your skull now? I spoke falsely. I knew not what I said, but I have had enough death, mine or any other, to last several lifetimes. And what of this slip of flesh? The fiendling. Tiefling with the scarlet hair and the fiery passion. What is she to you, my precious man? Yeah, she's a friend. So be it. My next question is this. Why did you wait so long to return to me? Ravel grew lonely without you, precious man. The way to this place is difficult, beautiful Ravel. Efforts have been made to ensure you have little company. Many were the trials I was forced to undertake in order to stand before you. Yet I am glad to see you once again, Ravel. Time has not dulled your beauty. Your answers, your words are soothing and have not been heard in such a time. They stir even my black brambled heart. No matter where your memories be, your charms remain, pretty thing. No, it is your charms that persist, beautiful Ravel. Of charms, enchantments, beguilements, all these Ravel has mastered. Yet there is much it seems you could teach I. Have you another question? Oh God, here it comes. Here it comes. The third and last question is this. As Ravel opens her mouth to speak her final question, you are suddenly gripped with a terrible realization. This is the final question that has murdered many others to whom it has been asked. Oh, what can change the nature of a man?
Ooh, looks like my skills have increased.
What can change the nature of a man?
I see you have not forgotten. What is your answer? Oh, we got some choices here. Don't know. Love, hatred, power, greed, betrayal, death, regret, age, suffering, success, the plains. You Ravel. Lie. You Ravel. Nothing can change the nature of a man. Cannot answer that question. Oh boy, we got some choices here. Well, it's the title of the stream, so what can change the nature of a man? What do you think, guys? don't think Twitch will let me put 16 choices in the poll, so we're just gonna have to shout out to chat. 10. Suffering? Yeah, that seems apt, doesn't it? It does seem apt. Torment. Torment can change the nature of a man. Yeah, okay, I got you. Let's do it. Suffering can change the nature of a man. Boom, let's do it. And that is your answer? Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but it's my answer. And that is all I wished for, my precious man. A simple answer. And in the end, many of the men I have laid low while they sought my answer. That's it? Wait, that's it? Countless times has the question been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells who came afore me answered with their answer, but always sought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There is no truth in that. I don't believe you. I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Ravel falls silent. You never cared about any answer other than mine, did you? Yet you asked the question, knowing that no matter what answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Updated my journal.
Of course your answer was the only one I sought, for you were the only reason I asked the question. Did you think I cared for them? Did you think I cared a fraction of the amount for them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that. Okay, no. You answer my questions now, Ravel. Of course. Why did you make me immortal? It's what you wanted, seedling, and you asked so sweetly. How could Ravel say no to one such as you? Immortality was your solution, and your challenge to me. My solution, but why? I don't know, seedling. Time has chipped away at my memories as well, it would seem. Seem? If you remember, tell me. I'm a curious myself. It must have been something important. Isn't it in the nature of a man to want to live forever? Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. Little clue here about the question she was really asking. The nature of a man. Okay, Ravel, this is important. Do you have any idea why I asked you to do it? Death was a thing you needed to dodge. An easy thing to say, mayhap, but to do it is not. Immortality, even with its flaws, was the best solution this withered mind could untangle. Lead is not easily a change to gold, but it is possible. Thought the unwise unwise? Ravel. If water can be drawn from blood, mortality can be taken from a mortal, peeled back like a sticky film. So you pulled it off. The gulf between man and unman is great. You traveled the distance. I provided the means, but you crossed on your own. Bad Ravel. Mortals are too flawed to be made to last. Still they break. They must be dragged, kicking and screaming, into an unhealthy new mold. So the ritual was flawed. Shortcuts must be made, and they can break the molded. For it is not always the mold that breaks, but the substance poured within it. Force something into a shape it was not meant to be, and it breaks. I thought the material was of stronger stuff, but you have been broken. But I am immortal. Surely that's a success. You have survived long, immortal one, but you have become the prey of the creature that is life. The body is but a hut for the soul, but now no one dwells in your hut. What went wrong? Puzzle-fleshed, broken, beautiful, beautiful mortal man, the ritual was not a finished thing. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but... The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet, violent deaths of the mind, and the pain-taking emptiness. These things, a dangerous, are in such a fragile vessel. No matter how strong a mortal man, regret them and the ritual do I. Ungrateful shades, but ungrateful without cause. The shades, they hate you, nameless one, for they are fathered by you, your children, once forsaken. They will never forgive. They will do everything they can to destroy the parent. Such is the way of children. How do I father shadows? Oh. Hello. Hello there. Oh god, there's more of them. Oh, and they're leaving. You cast shadows on existence, nameless one. With every death, a shadow arises fresh from the fields of your flesh. They wander for a time, but always they return, looking to murder their parent. Such is the way of many offspring, and thankless young men such as yourself. The rich, quiet, violent death of the mind. 1,000 deaths, and you recover from each. Not so the mind. The mind is much more fragile. Its scars run deep and do not heal. The brain is encased in a hard bone shell, difficult to breach, but with no defense against that which eats at it from within. You have a hole where your mortality once lay within your shell. Rattle, rattle goes the hollow man, a baby's plaything with naught but a tiny stone that clatters and clacks in your frame. Despite these problems, it seems like it worked.
Updated my journal.
Do you doubt, Ravel? Of course I delivered on what I was promised. Not long after the spell drew to a close, I killed you to see if it had worked. You struggled so, but I kept my grip tight and watched you die your first of many deaths. Then was I learned in its flaws. Ego unwraps us like a prison. Forget I did that oft times it serves as a shield. My pretty, pretty thing, there is so much wisdom and understanding in the truth that life is a preparation for the ultimate goal, death. Our life is a means by which we learn how to die, if we forget such things. So that's when you discovered I lost my memories. Yes, unfortunate. Without the mortality to hold such memories tight, the shell a body is. So, wait, is my mortality still intact? Yes, fear not for a broken mortality. If you are here, talking at me, intact your mortality must be. Such a thing cannot not be destroyed as long as you exist. You are an anchor of your mortal soul. As long as you are intact, so shall it be. Made to last are you, for life swallowed you and spit you out. It swallowed him, but I don't think it came out of that end. Enough of this. Look, Ravel, you took my mortality and it's caused more harm than good. I would take it back now. You have had it over long, I think. You make a demand. No. That, Ravel, I will not do. What is undone cannot be done. What? Ravel cannot give such a thing to you, my precious man, for Ravel has nothing to give. I never possessed you or your mortality, though I wish to keep them both in my garden as selfish attractions, keepsakes, trace the patterns of your flesh. But such things Ravel could not bring herself to do. Why not? You loved him. You loved him, you did. Is that so hard for you to believe, fiendling? Does Ravel, being Ravel and thus a myth, not deserve to carry such a feeling in her black brambled heart? No creature is undeserving of such a feeling, Ravel. The histories do not paint such a compassionate picture of you, however. The past is past, and histories care little for us speaking the truth of it. The feeling brushed me, yes, and now hold your silvered tongue, abyssal daughter. I need not your soft words to cloud the air here. The man and I shall speak, and you shall bow out of this. I shall attend to you shortly. Okay, so if you don't have immortality, where the fuck is it? Okay, that's the next stream title. Dude, where's my mortality? Dude, where's my mortality? I don't know, sweet thing, but if I were you, I'd get it back quick. No telling what horrible things someone could do to you if they held your mortality for ransom. It would be like holding someone's sweet, succulent soul, a puppet dancing on someone's strings, would you be, and a most sad puppet, too. Too? Know where it is, I do not. I gotta hydrate again real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Night Owl. Yeah, the updates, they burn us. Yeah. No, it's going well. I picked, the day where I spent all day inhaling wildfire smoke to do the stream session that has the most reading out loud. Fucking yay me. Okay. Okay. You say you don't know where my mortality is. Do you know someone who does know where it is? Clever, clever, clever you are, yes. There is another who might know the thing Ravel does not. A fair-skinned one, must you ask? An angel, a deva, a one who soars on wings of morning, and with his hands is the architect of horizons. He lies beyond my keeping, in another cage, in another prison. In his knowing is the knowing of what you wish to know. Ask him your questions, listen to his answers, use them as guides. Where can I find him?
Updated my journal.
In a leaving this prison, to another accursed prison will you arrive. Though it may not appear as such to casual glance, step lightly and find the golden link in the ever-shortening chain. Yeah, enjoy your pants, Chocobo. The light shall give the dark of the matter, and new paths shall open to you. More questions. I have questions about you, Ravel. Ravel? Who are you? Where did you come from? I? Ravel am I, a maker and breaker of puzzles, a solver of what cannot be solved, a mind raveling and unraveling until the threads of thought are tied up like knots in a drunken man's hair. It is enough. Enough it is. But what are you? Some have called you a night hag, whatever that is. Night hag? I am but a woman who has sorely missed her beloved creation. Some have named me Crone, Grey Lady, Yaga's sister, Night Hag, but myself is my name, Ravel. Ravel who puzzles well, providing conundrums to decipher and laying impossibilities low. But many things are said about we Grey Ladies. A race are we Night Hags, but an individual am I. Some call us evil of old, stalkers of mortal dreams, the kindly ones, ugly, hideous things whose homes lie in the dark places of men's minds. But that means nothing to me. What would one such as you call one such as I, pretty thing? Beautiful, obviously. Oh, you are a diamond, my precious songbird. You make the centuries worthwhile. How sweetly you sing to these tired ears that have feasted only on silence and the slow creep of black barbs spreading. Yet you lie to me. What? No, that's not a... You think I care for truths? Deceit is beautiful to me, songbird, and Ravel loves to hear you say such beautiful things she does. Ugly I may be. Okay, no, I wouldn't say. Yet ugly I need not be, pretty thing. My shape is but water to my will, and I may reweave its fibers to a more pleasing tapestry. Kindly ones are the three fates. Oh, like the Greek fates? Those ones?
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Ravel has melted into fall from grace, taking on her demeanor, her features, her clothes. Is this shape more pleasing? So cultured and breathtaking. Come, my precious man. My lips do not burn with abyssal torments. Lay your lips upon mine. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go for it. Dry like sand. You feel a sharp pinprick, like kissing a row of barbed seeds. Ah. You bit me. And you bit me so long ago. 'Twas not a kiss then, but a bite to the heart. Do not be surprised, my precious man. There is no harm done, except, mayhap, to the ones you travel with. You suddenly become aware of Grace and Anna's gaze upon you. Grace seems composed, but you have a strange feeling that something has changed. Anna's eyes have narrowed to slits and her tail is flicking dangerously back and forth. Okay, enough games. A difficult man to please you are. Pah! And wonder do they why there are no males of our kind. Yeah, make it with the Elder Torah. Yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know what I was thinking. Hang on, okay, what other shapes have you turned yourself into? Maybe some, maybe none. I've not remembered such. Iveen, mayhap? Neither Smarta nor Marta. So many threads and branchings, so many ravels. Always stitching and mending and growing on my forms. Okay, she just named 3 characters that we've met back in Sigil. And she was all 3 of them. Guys. Do you remember the rule of 3s? You remembereth? That may have been one of my names, yes. Names are difficult to remember, like calling across a great distance. No, 3s are bad. Okay, but Mebeth was super nice. Mebeth was that nice old lady that taught us how to magic. Mebeth was kind and helped me, Ravel. That means you helped me. I thank you. As you mentioned, Mebeth, the color bleeds out of her face until it's gray and ashen. And who might ye be, Does your path bring you back to old Mebeth's door, child? Yeah, it does. I came to learn more of the art. Can you teach me more? Pah, I'm but a midwife, child. Such power as the art commands is much beyond me. I don't think so. I think you have more to teach me than you realize. Much more. This is the first conversation we had with Mebeth. I don't know if you guys were here for that stream, but it's calling back. This is how we got Mebeth to teach us the art. You want to learn the art, do you? Why do you want to learn such things? Oh, and that's... When she asked us, we had a whole list of things. That was the answer that we gave. Because I may need it to solve the mystery of who I am. The art may help you, it may not, and you must not rely on it to solve all your problems. Child, it's most like going to add another chip to your big pile of questions. But if you know, then listen.
Updated my journal.
Mebeth, Ravel, whispered something and you feel different, changed somehow. She told you something horrible, something about how the planes work, but your mind has shut out her words and you cannot recall them. Just thinking about them sets your heart pounding. Ravel told you something you're not sure anyone was ever meant to know. She's watching you, studying you. Okay, what other shapes? Right, Iveen. Yeah, Iveen helped. Iveen was the dustman who was sewing up corpses. Reaches out, and you swear her hands are Iveen's talons. Left hand plucks a hair from her head and hooks it around her talons. She jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars.
Updated my journal.
HP increased permanently. As it was with Iveen, the sensation is curiously painless, but the thread and stitching seem to be going much deeper, almost inside you, without actually going beyond the surface of your skin. In moments, Ravel's talons draw back and you feel better, stronger. Ravel mutters in Iveen's voice. Dumb zombie. Okay, and you were the barmy seamstress in the buried village. Well, yeah, she helped too. She was not unkind and not unhelpful. The other was, she was kind and helpful. Yeah, she was not unkind and she was not unhelpful. She helped me find a ring in my intestines. If you were her, you mean me no harm. Ravel's face seems to shift. Come on now, don't be all difficult on our Marta. Raises the talon of her index finger like a scalpel. Ravel's talons jab into your abdomen, then pulls it brutally downward in a saw-like motion, but there is no pain. You watch as your skin peels back from her touch. Look at this, Marta, look at this. Ravel's free hand digs into your chest where she loops your intestines up like yarn and plucks them from your stomach. As she does, your stomach seals up, as if time was going backward. Marta, Ravel, holds up your intestines like a trophy. Pretty, Marta? One shouldn't swallow such a thing, no. Okay, can I have those back, please? I might need them. She hands you the ropey mass. Despite the freshness, the fluids surrounding your intestines have dried like resin. It feels more like a loop of glazed rope. Thanks. I'll treasure this always.
Updated my journal.
Okay. As well he should, shouldn't he, Marta? Yes. Powerful magic to be found in the guts of an immortal, yes. Not like teethies or eyes. Okay, why did you help me? I cannot help but help you, my precious man, and that will always be true, no matter how many Ravels there be. On this, they will agree. What is this place? Once a maze of lifeless stone it was, featureless, but a small black seed was wound in my hair when I came to this place, and it grew strong amongst the stone, flourishing, till it ran thick throughout the maze like the unraveling hair of a crone. And so this maze of another becomes my garden. Why were you imprisoned here? I tried to help a lady, and a kindly she did not take to it. The Lady of Pain. You tried to help her. My offering of help was unwelcome. I tried to set her free. Sigil is the cage. The city of doors and locks is a prison for her. It must be, mustn't it be? Why else call the city of Sigil the cage? And who is caged? The lady. A prison so small for one so great. Injustice, wrongness, intolerable to torment a woman thusly. I think I know who should be in a cage. I tried to break the cage, let the lady go free. Shoo, O pained woman, let Sigil's ring be broken so you might fly far from its filthy streets and the stupid dabbas that dare not speak in words for fear their thoughts would be overheard. Before I could finish, I found myself here, and my memories none the better for the trip. Much has slipped away, much forgotten. Yes, it was. Was. The dwindling of memory has become a comfort to these old bones. Much have I forgotten. I am fortunate that I still remember you. Why did you try to free the Lady of Pain?
Updated my journal.
I resent anyone, even a power, being imprisoned. and think that everyone, whether stones, shores, or quiet-bladed ladies, should be free. Some have said, more fool I. Why risk such a thing, they said. I agree, I would let Lady lie in her cage. I think you did the right thing trying to set her free. Lie, I think you did the right thing trying to set her free. Oh, this I think is a wisdom dialogue choice. Is that what you were trying to do when I met you so long ago? Were you trying to set me free? Quite possibly, possibly quite. Life's chains and fear of death may have gripped too tightly on the man I knew. Knew then. No liking for chains and cages does Ravel have. So I was caged somehow, or chained. Sounds as if your memory's stirring, Ravel. Yes. Mayhap you were trapped, but it was no normal cage that held you. So what did hold me?
Updated my journal.
Ravel looks confused. As if fighting an unpleasant thought. I've forgotten. Mayhap a promise? No. Finger tightens around the gray hair, and to your surprise there's a snap like a twig breaking, and Ravel tears the hair from her head. A trickle of black blood worms from beneath her skull cap as she hisses in anger. Ravel, are you alright? No more will I say. I do not know, and no knowing shall I share. She stares down at the gray hair wrapped around her talon. But take this, and leave the past where it lies, half-man. She knows something. The legends say you're a powerful mage, Ravel. Can you teach me some of the art? Does Ravel know the art? Is your mind gone away of the mortality, a thing all up and lost? I have forgotten more of the art than you shall ever know. Then teach me. Mayhap I could be persuaded by one such as you, though any other would not have such a chance, nor the boon I offer. Are you a rudimentary student in the arts, or am I facing a tried, true, and tired master? I really couldn't say. I seem to be alternately complimented and ridiculed for my efforts. Alright, are we a student, or are we a master? I think this incarnation is humble. I am but a student, beautiful Ravel. Flatterer, and yet your words warm me. Much, ever the student, yeah, exactly. Much have I learned tending this garden, charms and incantations distilled from the barbs, rhyming, swaying ways of the consonants, constants, and motions that bring the briars to your aid. Listen, the branches will speak of it. As you close your eyes and listen, a great trembling passes through you, as if dozens of barbed snakes were burrowing beneath your flesh. Just when you think the pain is more than you can bear, you suddenly, instinctively begin humming the same tune that Ravel did, and the pain ebbs. In the distance of the maze, you can hear the clicking of the tree creatures as if responding to your call. Such power! It touches all that hear it. You are powerful, my precious man, so powerful. One day even the plains may bend to your will. I do not wish such a thing, Ravel. There are many who would walk that path, but not I. Takes your hand, nods at your hand, which holds a number of black barbed seeds. Take those seeds, use them as you will, and to this I grant an additional boon. Plucks a hair from her head, takes a handful of the seeds, crushes them, and a necklace of black barbs woven around a lock of Ravel's hair. Take this, it is of me, and it will serve you well. Cool.
Updated my journal.
Save those seeds, precious man. Use not all of them, for they may prove useful in other places in this maze. But if powerful you are, these places you will find. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, thanks, Ravel. Time for me to go. Hold. The most important question you have yet to ask, my precious man. Has it occurred to you yet? Yes, I need to know how to leave this place. Do you know the answer? I know the branchings of this place, the twistings and bendings and burrowings. Though there are no leaves here, one may take their leave when they wish it. So you know how to leave. Wrap your hands about you like branches, make them encircle your chest like a cage. Step from the edge of the maze into the darkness, and into another cage your body shall go. A simple leaving, but there is no return when that final step is taken, so take heed and take what you need before you take the step. I'll just step off the edge. A question posed to the witch. Which? One of the edges knows I, not I. One of the edges knows, not I. The remembering of which has failed me, and the edges of the maze have little to say on the matter. Why, you've known how to leave this whole time. Then why don't leave? Why stay when one can leave is your question to me? I turn the question upon its head and send it scurrying back to you. The answer lies not in the staying or leaving, but in the causes and reasons, my precious half-man. Don't you want to leave? It is a want, a once want, but not a now want, and more a not it want. What do I need that lies beyond my brambled walls? It is a cruel, jagged world beyond the edges of this maze, and Ravel has pulled enough of its shards from her skin. Well, okay. You have done me a great service. Thank you for hearing my request and sharing your knowledge. It is I who thanks you, my precious man. Long has it been since such sweet flattery has brought to this maze. I wish to grant you a boon, my songbird. Hell yeah, give me that boon. Close your eyes, and I shall let you see the nature of the multiverse. You close your eyes. As you do, you feel a sharp stabbing pain in your right eye. Your eye, one of your eyes, opens. You see Ravel before you, her blood-red eyes gleaming with delight. One of her talons is tipped with your blood and an eyeball. What did you... A boon I have granted, songbird. A twist of perception. A tap into the branches of the mind. A tap into the roots of Ravel's knowing have I granted you. A piece of me. She takes the eyeball and pulls forth a black seed, places them in her palm, and crushes them together. Yeah, we're getting the Odin treatment. Of course, precious man. Opens her palm, and your eye lies there untouched. She places it between her thumb and forefinger and stabs it back into your empty eye socket.
Updated my journal.
A piece of me lies in your good eye, precious man. When you see the planes through that eye, you will understand more than you once did. Wiser you will be, and more experience of the planes and their turnings will you understand. And that is all. Okay. As you're about to utter your farewell, you suddenly feel a crawling sensation in your skull. And you notice that Ravel's black-veined eyes have taken on a strange, predatory fire. You're not going to let me leave, are you, Ravel? A perceptive question, yet it is not the real question. The question is, do you wish to leave me, half-man? Fair Ravel, you have helped me when I came to you so long ago, and you have done so again. I shall not forget what you have done. But I must leave. I have to know more about myself. There's a terrible shimmering in the air around Ravel, and the sound of snapping twigs and cracking tree limbs, and the horrid sound of trees bending and splintering. Ravel's lips peel back, and her voice becomes shrill like a howling wind. What do you know of knowing, half-man? Know this. Know you will stay here until the end days in my brambled garden, never to leave, and you shall love me as you are meant, as you promised. Okay, gloves are coming off. No, Ravel, do not threaten me. I will leave this place. I shall not let you leave. I have the power to keep you here, and I shall use it. My black barbed maze shall not allow you to travel beyond it while I live, my precious, precious man. Well, do we fight her? Or do we not? We can fight her? Consequences of making it with the Elder Tour. Yeah. Listen, we got a cool item from it, okay? So it made it worth it. Okay, so do we go with the promise to visit her later, or fuck it, kill her? 1. Okay, yeah, Ravel, I don't want to fight you. Don't do this. Allow me passage. I shall return to visit you. You need not be alone. Return? Return as you claimed you would so long ago? No. No, you shall not lie to Ravel twice. No more centuries while I wait for you. Here in my garden you will stay, and wander the plains you will no longer.
You have forgotten your place, half-man. Humility is in order.
We'll see which.
I feel stronger.
Attend me, my pets.
Gather to me.
I know that trick too. Alright, let's break out the big guns. Let's hit her with some spells. We're gonna drop. So let's focus. Here we go. Why did the spell not work? Here we go. Oh, ow. Deckhounds. Going in.
I'm a little out of practice.
Let's hit him with ball lightning. Make this get up there. Elemental strike.
Here, I've been wounded.
I think I have another casting of fire and ice left. Magic missile.
Man,
Oh, they're back. The shadows are back. She's dead.
And my faith
Ravel's
lent
dead.
me strength.
Something's fighting. What the hell? Alright, so she dropped a bunch of stuff. Fiendish eye. Okay, no. I need more intelligence to be able to identify that. Black barbed seed. Ooh. These malevolent black seeds contain a portion of the black barbed maze within themselves. Cool. 6 of those. Intestinal phylactery. Ugh. This ropey mass of bloody intestines is yours. Ravel pulled them out quickly and painlessly. The fluids surrounding these intestines have congealed into a slick resin, and holding them is like holding a dry, rubbery cord. Ugh. When they are wrapped around one's wrist like a phylactery, they give the wearer a portion of your immortal endurance, increasing their pain threshold and armor class. Further, you may call upon this phylactery's power to fully heal the target 3 times. No matter, you have to confess, no matter what blessing these intestines bestow, they look pretty damn gross when worn as a bracelet. Alright, intestine bracelet, here we go. That actually makes armor class worse. I don't know who to give it to. Ravel's gray hair. Black barb necklace. Oh, invokes black barb shield. Cool. That'll come in handy. Ravel's fingernail. Mottled green, red, and black surface. Almost a foot long. Ugh. Seems like it was used alternatingly as a scratching aid, nose-picking tool, and gardening trowel. Looking at it makes you wish Ravel did chew her nails. And a scroll of black sphere, which I think is actually a spell we can cast. Yeah, we got some 4th level slots. So let's learn black sphere. Hell yeah. Gonna have to identify these later. And we can learn 1 black barb curse. Hang on to the rest. He needs hit points. Dakon is a pretty good fighter. Let's give him the gross intestinal phylactery. His armor class is -6. Hell yeah. Untouchable, this man.
May my faith lend me strength.
Oh, hey, and everyone leveled up. Alright. Oh! Gained intelligence and wisdom and lore from specialization bonus. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, because we're level 10 now. Let's start pumping it. So when you hit level 12, when you hit level 6 and level 12, you get a specialization bonus based on what class you are. Because I was mage for both, I got the Fiendish Eye of Kalimdar. +2 charisma, bunch of resistances to stuff, -1 to wisdom. Right now the Clydes go by? Fingernail? Oh, it's a dagger! It does 2 to 7 piercing and 2 to 12 poison. Ew. Yeah, let's use Ravel's fingernail as a weapon. Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? That's disgusting. +1 fist. Dakon learns more spells. Anna becomes more of a thief. Detect traps. And open doors. Let's put all in open doors. Grace levels up. Also gains lore. Okay, let's allocate spells. Prayer is a good spell. So is Call Lightning, though. Remove Curse is going to have on hand. If you're serious, obviously. Back on. Balance all things. Gotta give him some 4th level spells. Black Sphere. More Fire and Ice. Gotta learn some level 6 spells. Alright, let's, Oh, Shadow.
There's nothing I can do.
Alright, let's figure out how to get out of here. Triglet. That's his name. It's called a Triglet. The space beneath its branches glowing softly reveals a small brambled room beyond. The hair plucked from Ravel's head is twisting like a corkscrew. What does it do? curls up over your arm, circles around your wrist, and wraps itself around your index finger. In response, the arch grows brighter. A portal! The arch is made of gnarled tree limb that has grown from the floor of the maze, then fallen in an arc. The arch glow... Okay, yeah. Sorry, leave the... Okay. Leave the arch alone. Leave the arch alone! There's some stuff here. What is this? The circular plot on the floor is peculiar in that all the vegetation around it has died, except for 3 sickly twigs. It looks as if the twigs devoured all the other vegetation around them. They're thin like grasping fingers, and they have none of the black barbs that coat the branches elsewhere in the maze. Sing to them. The twigs suddenly begin twisting within their dead circle, the fingers thrashing, grabbing for something, clutching for a black barbed seed. Here you go. You flick the seed into the massive branches, and the twigs twist around the seed with a crack. Oh, 3 new branches twist around each other and then snap off. You pick up the 3 twinned branches. It is still in your hand, and you feel it humming within like a heartbeat. Ooh. A tremendous amount of power lies within the branch. A trace of Ravel's power. Perhaps. But mostly your own force of will. Black Barbed Branch. Invokes Black Barbed Shield and Black Barbed Curse. Ho ho! The branches look much like the ones in Ravel's maze, but the branches have none of the black barbs that cover the trees in her maze. Hell yeah. 99 charges. Cool. So I can do shield and curse. Oh, same one. Another branch. And I guess a third one. Hell yeah. Alright, well, you're a mage, so you get one, and you get one. Now everybody has black barred branches. And the charm, let's give the charm to Grace. Actually, I know who needs the gross intestinal phylactery. Ignis needs it. Actually, no, Ignis needs... Nice, yeah, that's fine. He can use that. He can make do with that. Okay. Well, we got some Eldritch Horror loot. Someone took a knife blade, cut notches into the archway, scratched the tree trunk. To your surprise, the wood gives beneath your nails like porridge. You dig your nails through the side of the tree, and the glow. There we go. We found Ravel's secret little hidey hole. Oh, no. There we go. Ah, shadow. Okay, now let's get the hell out of here. Triglet.
Die.
Who is damaging? Oh, hello, another one.
Nothing I can do.
Oh god, there's another one. Come at me, Shadow Man.
There is...
Die.
Oh god, another one. How many of them are there? Do they just keep spawning down there? Ah, trap.
mobs covering these trees are quite fascinating. There's nothing I can
Not this way. Maybe here? No. Maybe this way. There's a portal.
Die.
Here, I've been wounded.
Fold your arms like a cage and lead for the portal.
Off with you. Dead I am.
Then Death's kingdom has sealed its gates to us both. Arise, crone.
Tony J!
Away with you. I'm dead, and no traffic with the living may I have.
I care little for how you die, but I warn you for the last time. Arise, or I shall slay you where you lie.
I had thought that dying at his hand would fulfill the requirements the past put forth.
You cannot have thought that one would have a chance. You were indulgent to let him think he was successful.
Powerful this incarnation is. And kill me he could have, but for a few tricks I possess. Fortunate was I.
Fortune abandoned you the moment I found you. Has your life prepared you for what is to come, hag?
I am not afraid. Not of the likes of you, ragged thing. Weak Ravel may be, but a few tricks has Ravel learned over the years, and I have known you would come.
Did you see that pop up? The Transcendent One. Voiced by the late Tony J. Told you this game had an all-star cast.
No longer shall you trouble existence with your presence, witch.
The Outlands. Well, that was a thing. That's where I'm going to call it this week. That seems like a natural stopping point right there. That, and also I want to rest my raggedy, smoking alien voice a little bit. So, sorry for the shorter bit this week, guys, but we'll be back at it again next Tuesday in the lovely gate town of Cursed. What a great sounding place to be, huh? Cursed? Like, don't you just want to visit there? Doesn't that sound wonderful? So yeah. Journal. Where was it? What's our next lead? Change your air filters. Yeah, that's a good idea. If I had air filters. I live in an apartment. Ravel told me to travel beyond her maze to another prison where I would find an angel who would tell me where my mortality lies. Do you remember? Do you guys remember? I wonder if it's in the journal. Way back at the top. One of the very first things. Dianara's ghost had a vision. Yeah, here it is, Dianara. Who prophesied I would meet 3 enemies, but no more dangerous than myself in my full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality. So we just spoke to a night hag. We're gonna go find an angel. That's evil and good. So who's the third one? Huh? Huh? See you guys next week.